Eccolo. E che dico? Non mi sto ancora spiegando come mai hai dato via Prescott. Aspetta che... aspetta.
It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Aspetta, ti sento malissimo, Edo. Cioè, ti sento veramente a scatti.
As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Molto meglio, sì.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Vabbè, ci sta, ci sta.
Play fake, Brissett. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
C'è Chase, Higgins, i soliti. Sì, vai, poi Barro.
And he's brought down just inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. They'll throw again, Brissett. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because
dopo ti dico che sono concentrato.
You go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Mazza che passeggiata che si è fatta questa.
Pollard has put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
On one, ready? 11, 11 MPs, hey! 11 MPs.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The Bengals at 8-1 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to 43. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll go again to Jones. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearance.
There he goes, right side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Jones is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Dillon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. And Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Ma fammelo quando serve, Raffin the kicker, non adesso.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And some room to work. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett.
Che palle.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Seven, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Cioè anche che gliela leggi, porca miseria, guarda te.
And ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he was
Come cazzo si fa a tenerla questa? Porca di quella, guarda. Una botta pazzesca.
up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They go play action with Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
They'll try to run with Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can
Bene.
finally do about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's get set. 11 Thomas.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here we go.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on third down is Burrow. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Here we go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he's brought down, but now before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
11 MT.
In motion right goes Higgins. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. This is Brown. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you get good chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Well, this one into the hands of Vaughn. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now they try to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
Cioè, sto merda mi ha fatto bruciare tutti i timeout con gli infortuni, pensa a te.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of his end zone, Brissett.
Ma no! Ma guarda te.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Here's a screen now for
Bene.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag.
Ma dai, ma guarda che schifo, guarda te, vabbè. Ma sì.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Team America.
Out of the gun, Brissett. This is caught. It's caught.
Ma guarda te che schifo, guarda te, oh.
they'll stop it with 13 seconds to
Down by
play.
contact, roughing the passer. Ma che roba è?
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett.
Ma dai!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll throw now on the final play. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up.
Ma guardate.
So we've hit
Sono per niente
intermission. It's
contento.
halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
Here we go.
Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, Not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Burrow on play action. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
11 MT.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Burrow changing the look. Now
Mandate a fare in culo. Ah, guarda, questa ci mancava.
Going a little early there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Burrow. And it's incomplete.
Che schifo, guarda, mamma mia.
We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On third down, Burrow. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Bengals field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will net us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action now. Brissett.
Datene uno, cazzo. Sono fortissimi sti ricevitori.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Vabbè.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Play fake, Brissett.
Ma perdila in 50, cazzo. Porca miseria, guarda. Da dietro, da davanti.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
third down. Brissett.
Incompleto. Dai. Bella però sta comeback qua. Non aveva fottuto ben bene.
Last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
11.
And that's out quickly to Chase. And they can't bring him down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to Troutman right side. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Setting up the screen.
Bello, chi è questo qua? Vanderesh, grandissimo questo take qua. Mi è piaciuto un sacco questo.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
Che botta Vanderesh, sempre lì.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sideline.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Ma guarda te, sti arbitri bastardi, guarda. Ma che... Non mi fate dire niente, va. Guarda lì dove l'hanno posizionata. Arbitri di merda. Questo è per voi, arbitri di merda.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Ah, così? Allora, se le cose stanno così, proviamo.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
Grande Bowie.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because they only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Brissett sets to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
L'ha presa. Bella. Col tempismo giusto, molto bella. Bravo Ed.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Io avevo messo la cover 2 qua, ragazzi, che cazzo devo fare?
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A second down throw for Brissett.
Ma guardate, fatigli lavorare sta palla anche loro. Dai ragazzi, adesso aggressivi su ste palle. È il momento di essere aggressivi su ste palle.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Ma non è possibile, ma fatigli lavorare, non è possibile. Pazzisco, guarda.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. On play action, Brissett.
Ma c'è di dove cazzo è andato?
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from
Ma sì, che tanto glielo danno, figurati.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Troppo rischioso, giochiamo un po' meno, raga. Anche meno.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. An inside give to Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
12, 11, 11.
On the jet sweep, here's Chase. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Up the middle, Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. And they try to sweep to Jones. And they're going to get him down shy of the first.
Mi è venuto un colpo, porca miseria.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. McPherson's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Brissett. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he can't get
David Bowie.
He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Brissett.
Game on the line. Ma che cazzo vuole Brissett? Ma vaffanculo tu e tua mamma, va. Ma che cazzo vuoi Brissett? Ma vaffanculo, guarda. Facciamo riposare la difesa.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Brissett. Into the hands of Cooks. Across the 40-yard line before he's brought down. So
Ma roba de matti. Vabbè, bravo Edo.
At least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. That's going to be caught down.
Porca miseria.
Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend
Bravo.
on, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, Parker.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Bene.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself. But let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Vaughn. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Here's Brissett. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Dai.
A couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy.
Ma si può portare così poca pressione sul terzo down?
It's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. A good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
A first down throw for Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together, and I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely, that would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. That's caught out wide by Cooks.
Ma guarda che culo!
Catches for him now in this last one, a 1st down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun.
Niente.
Lose yardage here.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Dai, adesso non facciamo stronzate.
Final timeout, remember, here in overtime.
Non facciamo stronzate adesso.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Here's Brissett.
Ma se la prendeva l'ammazzava, guarda, spaccavo il joystick se la prendeva.
Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defense with field position.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Burrow. Forced out to his left. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Throwing. Burrow.
Porca miseria.
is incomplete.
Che palle.
But it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return.
Che palle, guarda. Come cazzo ha lanciato l'ultima? Poi nella penultima ha fatto pure la finta.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
All right, Charles, so this offense, they need to mount something here. Time is dwindling. They can't get anything going on this drive. This one might end in the
Ma guarda che lo ammazzo, guarda. Lo ammazzo con l'altro prima.
Is there something you haven't used before? Is there something you used earlier that you can go back to? Or can one of your guys just make one of those big-time plays that decides this game?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn.
Fagliela volare! Fagliela volare!
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is
si fa, guarda te.
That might set your man free, and that was pretty good.
Lì in area così non gliela fanno volare.
Or it could have gone for more.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
To throw is Brissett. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Third and short yardage. Brissett slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Adesso che field goal.
Defensively, that's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split.
Bella Edo. Bravissimo.
Field goals become more and more common. This is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
Ci sta.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick.
Impariamo.
Once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.